Let's begin today's Vanguard news by making every Lyrical Monastery mains bring out their pointy pencils, as the nation's next exclusive booster set will be Christmas themed once again. Knowing how the English release schedule works, this will probably come out during around February or March next year, where every Asian player would already receive their Chinese New Year money that mom and dad would quote unquote collect for safekeeping, so you don't spend it on cardboard to sharpen your pointy pencils with. DZLBT02 features dress-up forms of Fennel, Charmout and Sienna. Expect Sienna to lose that paper bag for her high-rarity version. This set will also feature Raise Blaze Fourier and Sweet Linker Fatty, two new ride lines that probably won't be supported until 2027. So I hope you like playing Lyrical Pile. Deck. With DZBT10 coming out in Japan this Friday, Bushier Road seems to be behind schedule as these final reveals felt so rushed. Peaceable lunchtime play C while on rear guard. Get the boost ability if you have a grade 3 or higher Chris Rain Vanguard. Most decks need to do some extra steps to make their grade 2 or higher rear guards have the boost ability. Meanwhile, Chris Rain gets one for free by just existing. Even for a common. And not even needing this card. Say it with me now, this nation is never fucking punished. Snowflake of the Deep Sea Ephemer once per turn while on rear guard gives one of your units 5k power when your other rear guard is returned to your hand during your turn, while you have a grade 3 or higher Mermaid Vanguard. And when she's returned to hand from rear guard, you can put a card with a different name than herself from hand into soul. If you have a grade 3 or higher Chris Rain Vanguard, to draw a card, the nation never fucking punish part continues, as you will always be getting 5k power for free and drawing a card due to how Chris Rain works. And while the draw ability has an actual cost, you can keep reusing this card every turn. Why was Sega on Inketa Sanctuary choice restricted again? Silven Horned Beast Tepper, while on rear guard or the Guardian Circle, cannot be retired by your opponent's card effects and gets 5k shields if you have a Silven Horned Beast Vanguard. And once per turn while on rear guard, you can pay 1 Soul Blast when your other unit in the back row attacks and your opponent's Vanguard is grade 3 or higher to get 10k power. A Daikaisa main felt attacked, as this card is a hard counter to its guard break ability. Tier 3 deck jokes aside, Inglet Pulse Dragon Hoarders just got a new reason to market the most versatile Stoic Area card in the game once more, to be this card's ammo magazine. Silven Horned Beast Cather Chial, when placed on rear guard from hand, or placed by the ability of your Silven Horned Beast card, lets you pay 1 Soul Blast if you have a grade 3 or higher Magnolia Vanguard to add up to 1 Magnolia card from the top 7 cards of your deck. And while on rear guard, your Persona Ride also increases the power of your back row units if you have a grade 3 Magnolia Vanguard. Introducing a worse Refister, where it requires 2 specific placement just to work. Requires to be on a specific Vanguard, can only work on turn 3 onwards, and does not give you a cost rebate if you fail to add a card with its ability. But hey, it's still better than needing to use a different card type not suitable for your deck to supplement your Persona Ride, while also giving you more chances to perform it. I'm of course looking at Thegria's various order cards. Knight of Clarity Genile, when retired from rear guard during your battle phase, lets you pay 1 Soul Blast if you have a grade 3 or higher Raziel Vanguard to give 2 of your units 5k power. Funny how this card's ability is trying to avoid sounding like an Alden support by only requiring to be retired instead of calling a new unit over him. Finally, Impervious Dragon, when placed on rear guard or put on the Guardian Circle, lets you reveal a grade 3 Raziel card from your eye deck, or if you have a grade 3 or higher Raziel Vanguard, to let you perform one of its effects according to where it's on. While on rear guard, it gets 5k power. It gets 10k power instead if it was placed by your grade 3 or higher Raziel Vanguard's ability. And while on the Guardian Circle, it gets 5k shields. It gets 10k shields instead if it intercepted. If Segon gets choice restricted in the English format as well, this card would be a good substitute in making high number lanes in the early game. And this might also be a better revive target than Ilbaris at times, as a reusable 15k intercept might be better than drawing your triggers. Unfortunately, the current meta is filled with Dragon Empire decks that takes out your front row, and there's a rise of units that attack both your vanguard and rear guards at the same time. This card is decent on paper, it's just that everything else works around it. And that concludes this Vanguard news without the bullshit. Special thanks to my Patreon members for continuing to support my content creation. Be sure to subscribe and let me know in the comments if you're saving all your holiday money to sharpen your pointy pencils in spring.